All right, what's going on, guys? Zach Harris here. Welcome back. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Today, Just a Tip Tuesday, all right? So we're going to talk about 3 things you want to look for when buying multifamily properties. I bought and sold a couple of them here within the last couple of years. And today, I want to share with you some things to maybe look out for when you're in the market to buy. So let's jump in. Let's say we got a 10-unit property, all right? We got 10 units, and let's say they're all rented for, I don't know, $500, right? $500 a month. $500 times 10, right? It's gonna put us at $5,000 a month. $5,000 a month times 12 months is gonna equal $60,000. One of the first things that you're gonna wanna look for or utilize when you're underwriting or looking at multifamily properties is a thing called the 50% rule, okay? 50% rule is essentially an underwriting technique that helps you realize what your actual net income is going to be, right? So your net income is your gross income minus all your expenses, right? Your taxes and insurance, repairs and maintenance, there's all kinds of things that go into that. So in this example, if we have $60,000 of gross income, we're going to use the 50% rule, and that's going to be $30,000, right? So let's go here at the 50% rule. 50% rule, $60,000 at 50% is going to give us $30,000, right? That's going to be our net operating income. And this is going to give you a better idea of really how much money you're going to be able to take from the property. Most of the time, when you go and you get financials from an owner, they're going to give you some numbers that are probably BS, right? If they're a mom and pop, they're maybe kind of running a not so organized show, and they might be writing off more than what's actually needed, or maybe they're not showing as many expenses to help you or to really push you to buy the deal. So just be careful, but this is a really good technique to use when you're underwriting some multifamily. It's a quick back of the napkin, back of the envelope technique to help you analyze deals quicker. The second thing we're gonna wanna look for, okay, and this is a little more tactical, okay, when it comes to your utilities. What I'm talking about here is your utility meters separated is if I have a 10-unit building, right, I wanna have 10 separate electric meters. If I can have 10 separate water meters or 10 separate gas meters, hey, that's fantastic. What you'll find is most of the time in newer properties, you're gonna have usually separate electric meters. But as a landlord, this is gonna help you cut down your cost and not be responsible for tenants' utilities across water, sewer, electric, gas, things like that. I made the mistake when I bought my first multifamily property. It was 10 units. It had 1 gas meter, 1 water meter, 1 electric meter. So I was responsible for all the utilities, which in turn cut into my cash flow and my returns, right? Third, what we're gonna be looking at here, this is a big one. This is a really big one, all right? You've probably heard in real estate, not just in multifamily, single family, all across the country, location, 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 or what they teach you in real estate school, situs, 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 stands for location. The best thing about real estate is that you can purchase wherever you want. So when you're purchasing real estate, whether it's single family or even multifamily, you want to make sure that you are focused on your location, right? That's one of the most important things when it comes to buying real estate, because if you make the mistakes like I did in buying a town where there's 3,000 people, your tenant pool is very slim to draw from, right? There's not as many contractors, maybe there's not as many vendors for property management. It makes your life a heck of a lot harder, right? So when you're looking in some of these markets, just be very conscious of your location, because ultimately that's gonna play a key part or a key role when you go and you sell that property, right? If you have a property that's in the middle of nowhere, how many people on the backside of that when you go to sell are going to want to be interested to actually buy that thing? You know, these are a couple of mistakes, not so much the 50% rule, but separated utility meters, good location. Those are some things that I didn't necessarily know when I first got into multifamily. And as I've done more deals and I've learned, these are some of the things that are really important. Now, there's a million more of these things that I could probably dive into, but for beginners, for people who are just getting started, these are things that maybe you don't necessarily know, and hopefully that I can kind of help provide some value there and insight as far as where I made mistakes and really where I kind of got hit on the chin, so that I can help you learn and hopefully avoid some of these pitfalls. All right, so guys, if you have questions and you're looking at a deal, you want my help, feel free to shoot me a DM. Let's schedule a call. Always happy to help. As usual, thanks for tuning in. Watch out for the next Just the Tip Tuesday. We're gonna be dropping some more golden nuggets, and be sure to like and subscribe, share with your friends. Again, if you have questions, hit me up. I'll see you at the closing table.